the field in row number 15 come the 33 car. That's the Benson Family Restaurant and Ice Cream Store, sponsored number 33 for Mike Benson. And alongside, driving car number 623 at 358 modified, is Mike Kulzer. Mike Kulzer in car 623, bringing up the rear of the field. There you have it, 30 cars strong. Tonight's main event of the evening, the Saxton Sign Corporation modified feature on the flag tower. Introducing Matt Higgins. He waves the pace car off. Green flag in hand. They come down the front straightaway. Green flag is down, and we are underway. Up through turns 1 and 2. Contact up there between the 5 of Russ Reckner, the 99 of Dickie Larkin. They stay okay. We stay green flag racing down the back straightaway, but we do have a car turned around up in the east end. Up off of turn number 4, coming down off the corner here in the front straightaway. Leading lap number 1 will be the 4 of Al McCoy, but we're forced to go yellow flag for the car spun up there in turn 1.
Off around the speedway, we should be going to green.
Signal to the drivers, we will see green this next time around. Look for the pace car to come in off of turn number 4. One lap showing officially complete here. Your leader, Al McCoy. Restarting from the outside of the front row. Green flag flies. Here we go. Up into turn number 1 down on the inside lane. The Queens machine, Maynard Ferret, takes command. The KG veteran out of Amsterdam, New York, takes over the lead, and we've got them stacked 4 wide. They sorted out now 3 wide down that back straightaway. What a scramble it is. 3 wide, 4 wide. Everybody looking for an opportunity here to take advantage of. Off of turn 4 into the front straightaway. Maynard Ferret has quickly opened up the lead, but we've got cars together in the back straightaway. 2 orange ones, 1 down to the inside, 1 against the wall and the outside of the back straightaway, and that forces caution period number 2.
Well, the caution coming out on the backstretch. 2 orange cars coming to a stop, and you can see the orange T-shirts down running towards the backstretch. Donald-sponsored 50J of Craig Bowler is now pulled back out. Will rejoin the field as red lights are out once again.
Look for the pace car to come in up there in turn number 4. Field right on its back bumper. Down here in front. Here they come. Green flag coming out. Maynard Ferret, your leader, restarting from the outside lane. He'll have Al McCoy down to the inside. Here's Don Ackner, the Baldwin Masonry 97 car, very fast out in his qualifier earlier tonight. He's quickly up to the number 2 spot. Don Ackner on the move with the 97. He quickly takes a look down to the inside of Maynard Ferret. Ferret will lead up in turn 4. Here comes Don Ackner right to him to the inside. Down the front straightaway, Ackner will pull back in line. Single file, nose to tail, entering turn 1. But again in the corner, he'll dip to the inside, but again we'll go yellow on the speedway. Third caution period of the evening in the Saxton Sign S car. This time the car looping it up in the west end banking, and that's the reason for the yellow. 3 laps now showing complete in this Saxton Sign main event of the evening, the modified feature. And again, the field glued to that rear bumper of the Ford Thunderbird. Up off of turn 4, here into the front straightaway. Matt Higgins says, yes, let's race. Green flag is out. Up into turn 1, Maynard Ferret will lead the way. Don Ackner comes right to him again up there in turn 2. Robbie Pitcher in 3. Here's Billy Decker with a move on the top side. Decker up into number 4 position. Dickie Larkin charging down the inside. But yellow lights come on once again. And this time we've got a group of them up in the east end. So from the outside of the front row, Don Ackner picked up his first win in over a decade here on World of Outlaws night with that 97 car. He's very fast here tonight. Pace car sails in. Matt Higgins has him in hand. Green is out. Up into the east end, Maynard Ferret shows the way. Don Ackner down to the inside. Billy Decker up to the top side. Here comes Decker. That lane disappears quickly. Decker's got to back out of it. He pulls back in line behind Donnie Ackner. Dickie Larkin has cracked the top 5. He's up to the 4th place run here. Dickie Larkin running a number 4 spot. Robbie Pitcher in 5th. In the front straightaway, here they come. Maynard Ferret shows the way. Now Billy Decker has swapped down to the inside. Decker running low, and Donnie Ackner up to the top side. They are wheel to wheel, and a 3-car charge right up in front. Dickie Larkin in the number 4 spot. Kenny Tremont now up into the top 5 for the first time. Tremont, the S&S Asphalt Paving Emmerich Associates 115 car. He's up in the number 5 running position, and Robbie Pitcher gets shuffled back to 6th spot. Behind Pitcher, running in 7th, is Mike King with a 24, and Rich Rickey right alongside. Well, once again, we'll go to yellow here. Caution coming out, and a bunch of cars coming down on pit lane.
Donnie Corellis and Gary Waters continue it down here on pit road. Donnie Corellis got right around sideways back there, and right now we can see an altercation down on pit road. So a situation unfurling on the backstretch is now carried over behind the wall as we go yellow. Bobby Albert also down on pit road. Waters pulls away with the Mags RS number 93. Donnie Corellis with the Reifenberg Construction number 57 has pulled away under his own power.
Power under the hood for the Marshall Oil Company car number 98. He is not to be counted out here. Red lights are turned off. Pace car comes in off of turn 4. Down to Matt Higgins. Here we go. Look at the run. Dickie Larkin gets going up on the top side. Larkin upstairs. Up in front. Maynard Ferret. Donnie Actor. Here's Dickie Larkin. That lane disappears on the outside. He just pulls down in lane. And then Billy Decker comes right alongside of him. So Larkin's racing room completely disappeared in the back straightaway. He's there for third. Billy Decker coming with him. Rob Pitcher, Kenny Tremont. Rich Rickey Jr. continues to climb towards the front. He runs the number 6 position right now with a 55 car, followed by Brett Hearn and Mike King are dueling back there. Mike King will pass Brett Hearn for position. In the back straightaway up into turn 3. Maynard Ferret shows the way. Don Actor steps out of line, takes a look down low. He'll pull it in line. Back here, nose to tail in the front straightaway. Dickie Larkin, the Rathbooks, Village Variety 99. Look at the best he has all season long. Right up in front and challenging here, running in the number 3 spot. Billy Decker, number 4 running position, and Kenny Tremont follows behind in 5th place. They'll run single file, those top 5 positions, nose to tail off the banking in turn 4 here in the front straightaway with Maynard Ferret showing the way. Don Actor going to close ground again up in turn number 2, then has to back out of it as Ferret gets a good run going off the back straightaway there, and shooting up into turn number 3, he will lead. Don Actor closes in a bit, but Maynard Ferret very strong at the head of the field. Dickie Larkin now coming to the rear deck of Donnie Actor's car. He pulls it in line. Billy Decker in the number 4 position. Kenny Tremont in 5th. Robbie Pitcher in 6th. Race amongst the lead cars now kind of settling in a bit here. Robbie Pitcher, number 6 spot. Rob Pitcher in 6th. Rich Rickey in 7th, followed by Brett Hearn in the Budweiser 3 car. Then it's Mike King to Kingfish with the Al Miller Racing for Beartoma Tire 24 machine. Followed in the pack here by Eddie Marshall in car number 98 and Chris Moore in the 10. John Hewitt, who started deep in the grid with the Reifenberg Construction 24, has worked his way up in the top 15. On the lead end continues to be Maynard Ferret. Ferret, who started in row number 2, has led from early on here in this Saxton Sign Corporation modified main event. 11 laps now showing complete. Don Actor not able to keep up with the pace being turned here by Maynard Ferret, but we've got yellow on the speedway. 2 cars collected together up in the banking at turn number 4, and that's the reason for the yellow flag here.
Well, 3 cars involved down in turn 4. The first car to be down on pit road is the number 2 of Jody Tornabene. Tornabene had been heading towards pit road, and the number 5 of Russ Reckner and the 57 of Donnie
27, and Bobby Albert in 10th with 323. There's your top 10 and modified points coming into tonight's show as we get set to go back to Racing Green. Racing up into turn number 1. Maynard Ferret will lead. Don Actor charging down to the inside. Billy Decker got a run going up on the top side. He gets around Dickie Larkin. Rob Pitcher going to come with him. Pitcher takes over the number 4 spot, and Larkin gets shuffled back to 5th. Kenny Tremont back to 6th. Rich Rickey in 7th. Brett Hearn up on the top side. He's there in 8th. Your leader continues to be Maynard Ferret. Now a side-to-side race for 2nd place between Billy Decker and Don Actor. Decker got a run going downstairs, and he's trying to make it work on the inside. Don Actor up on the top side gets a run off of turn 2. He's going to maintain the number 2 spot. Decker back to 3rd with the Pennzoil 91, and again, he will step out of the line and bring it low in the banking up in turn 4. Decker trying to find something downstairs, but can't keep it down there to make the pass. Decker in the number 3 spot. Rob Pitcher in 4th. Dickie Larkin in 5th. Again, Decker will work to the inside, and Don Actor is strong to that test as Actor continues to run to the number 2 spot. Maynard Ferret, the Queens Machine 78M, looking super strong at the head of the field out here in front. Maynard Ferret trying to put it all together for his first win in many, many a season here at Lebanon Valley Speedway. Now closing in at the midpoint of this Saxton Sign modified feature event. Maynard Ferret will lead up in the west end, up to the top side. In turn number 4, Don Actor inches in closer, this time by the crossed flags. We're halfway. 15 are in and 15 to go for Maynard Ferret. Don Actor again inches off that back bumper of Maynard Ferret there that time, but Ferret super horsepower under the hood. The Northern Speed Supply Queens Machine really stout out here tonight. Don Actor, the number 2 spot. Billy Decker there for third. Robbie Pitcher fourth. And now Brett Hearn has climbed his way up into the top 5. The Budweiser King of Beers number 3 into the top 5 for the first time tonight. Back in the number 6 position is Dickie Larkin. Racing in 7th is Kenny Tremont. Eddie Marshall in 8th. Chris Moore up into the top 10. He's in 9th spot. And Mike King in a good top 10 run here tonight with the Toma Tire. Al Miller Racing car number 24. He sits there in 10th. One spot out of the top 10 in 11th is John Hewitt. Hewitt, who started deep in the field back in the 28th starting position, now working just outside the top 10 with Rich Rickey Jr. in the 55. Meanwhile, your leaders down the back straightaway, up into turn 3. It's still all Maynard Ferret. He's once again opened up a 4-5 car length advantage over second place man Don Actor. So Maynard Ferret trying to stretch it out a bit here. Don Actor in the number 2 spot. Billy Decker there in the number 3 position as things start to tighten up. Now Brett Hearn has disposed of Robbie Pitcher, and Hearn is up to the number 4 running position. Brett Hearn appears to be getting quicker on the track with the Budweiser King of Beers car number 3. Brett Hearn, who's riding a 4-in-a-row win streak coming into tonight's show, looking to tie the record for consecutive Saturday night victories that Billy Decker set back in 1992. Now finds Billy Decker directly ahead of the 3 car. Your front 4 start to tighten up a bit. Nose to tail up in turn number 4. Maynard Ferret, Donnie Actor, 1-2. In 3 is Billy Decker. In 4 is Brett Hearn. And in 5 is Robbie Pitcher. It's a bit of ground back, however, between the top 4 and the 5th place run here for Rob Pitcher. Pitcher in that 5th place spot, Dickie Larkin in 6th. In 7th is Kenny Tremont. In 8th is Eddie Marshall. In 9th is Chris Moore. And a side-to-side race for 10th spot between Rich Rickey and Mike King. And now Rickey will win that battle as Rickey takes over position at 10th spot. That'll put Mike King back in 11th. Meanwhile, Brett Hearn has caught Billy Decker in the race for the number 3 spot. That interval is non-existent now as Brett Hearn pulls right alongside Billy Decker. Hearn trying to find something downstairs on Billy Decker. Pulls it back in line here in the front straightaway. Maynard Ferret still your leader with 22 laps now in. In second spot is Donnie Actor. In third spot is Billy Decker, and Brett Hearn is 4th. Hearn is pressing Decker. Brett Hearn in the 3 car. And was able to pull right alongside as he closes in once again on the 91 of Billy Decker. That's the hottest race on the racetrack right now in the race for 3rd place here between Billy Decker and Brett Hearn. Again, Hearn driving hard down on the inside, up at the east end, pulls right alongside. Can't quite make it work downstairs as Billy Decker maintains the momentum upstairs on the top side to keep the Brett Hearn car back and forth. Up in front, getting closer here, it's Maynard Ferret and Don Actor. Lead car is going to be coming up on 3 slower cars here as we work into the final 5 laps. Slower cars directly ahead. Maynard Ferret, Don Actor, 1 and 2. They remain nose to tail down that back straightaway, followed by Billy Decker and Brett Hearn. This one not over by any stretch as that time Maynard Ferret got a little high, got up in a loose off, and Don Actor closes right in on him. Ferret still maintaining the lead. He goes to the top side of the slower cars here. The KG veteran out of Amsterdam, New York, starting to get loose a little bit. The Queens Machine 78M, the tires wearing to the point where the car is loosening up a bit on Maynard Ferret. Brett now driving for everything that he can here. The final couple circuits as Don Actor continues to press them here. Billy Decker and Brett Hearn, they continue to run 3 and 4 on the field. We now have 26 laps complete. 4 laps remaining for Maynard Ferret. And Don Actor now gets a run going on Ferret down that back straightaway. Actor, who's been biding his time, perhaps saving his tires a bit for the final go here, now pulls right alongside Maynard Ferret. He's going to try to make the pass. Can't quite do it there as Ferret fights him off. That's going to allow Billy Decker to close in and Brett Hearn as well. And we're going to have a 4-car shootout at the finish here. Maynard Ferret, Donnie Actor, Billy Decker, Brett Hearn. Who's it going to be? They did around the slower car of Russ Reckner up in the west end. Off of turn number 4, coming down here. It'll be 2 to go, this time by 28 laps in. And 2 remain for the Cyclone. Maynard Ferret Gonna have to check the record books on this if Perret can hang on for the final couple circuits here. Donnie Actor again, ready to press him. One more time up in the west end. Here comes Actor. Decker and Hearn are side to side as well in that race for third place. White flag flies down. One lap left for Maynard Perret. Maynard Perret ready to do the job. Don Actor, Billy Decker, Brett Hearn. Final time down the back straightaway. Maynard Perret. It's been a long while. He goes to the west end, off the 3, off the 4. Here in the front straightaway, it's going to be Maynard Perret. Don Actor, Billy Decker, Brett Hearn, and finishing in 5th, Rob Pitcher. We'll be heading down to get a word with the KG veteran out of Amsterdam, Maynard Perret, from Victory Lane here momentarily.
Area for the pit party. We do, as always, ask you folks to please keep an eye on the youngsters, as some of this equipment just coming off the speedway surface and some mud down in the speedway, in the inner part of the speedway. But right now we're going to be heading down to Victory Lane as Maynard Perret was with John Stanley.
Flying out of the cockpit right now. How about a race fans? Oh, here it! Maynard Perret! Getting the job done here at Saxton Sign Corporation night. An emotional Victory Lane down here trackside as Maryland comes around to wish congratulations to Maynard, and a great job turned in. Congratulations all around. We've got to get Maynard around to the front side of the car here. First time Maynard has visited Victory Lane here in quite a while. Bear hugs all around. Maynard, we got you getting around to the front side of the car, buddy. Victory Lane here at Lebanon Valley Speedway. Let's see if we can get a couple of quick words, Maynard. First of all, congratulations. A tremendous victory. Catch your breath.
Thank you very much. It ain't only me, but it's these boys and my honey here who got me here. And my other boys here.
and the whole crew, right?
That's right.
Family and friends, a whole lot of support indeed.
Especially from all my boys and my honey.
Well, tell us about it. How long has it been since you visited Victory Lane here at Lebanon Valley Speedway?
Well, when I had my small block, they took the small block and alcohol away from me, so I got to go ahead and build one of these big hogs, so I finally got the hog to run.
You did indeed. I guess it ran big time here tonight, that's for sure. And it looked like you had no problems at all at the head of the field there. Smooth as silk.
Well, I didn't know who was there until the last couple of laps, then I seen it with the 97 there. I said, well, I better shit and get here, so I took off.
Well, Don Actor had it cranked up for sure, and he gave it everything he had. He had a strong performance indeed, but you were the class of the field tonight.
Well, I was sticking good for a change. Generally, I slip and slide and everything else down here, but the car was handling good tonight.
You've had a couple of good runs earlier in the season, and it looked like maybe you might pick off a feature event victory here in 1997.
Well, I did it.
Well, yes, you did. We're going to get you into Victory Lane here, and Maryland.
I'd just like to say this one here is for all us old people who everybody thinks we can't do the job right anymore. We finally got it done.
Get it done indeed. How about it, race fans? Let them hear it. Maynard Perret back in Victory Lane, where he belongs here in 1997 at Lebanon Valley. Congratulations to the entire Queens Machine team. We'll get on with Victory Lane right now. What a big night here, and certainly glad you could be with us for Saxton Sign Corporation 9 here tonight. Holy cow, what a finish. We promised fireworks in the sky, fireworks on a racetrack, and who would have thunk it, right? Maynard Perret learning the protocol of Victory Lane down here in front. That's right. Thumbs up. And again, race fans, we invite you all on over. The drivers are here ready and waiting for you. It's a beautiful warm night, summertime in the valley here tonight. And the drivers would love to meet and greet you. They've got autographs for everybody if you want to stick around and get on down and visit with your favorite star here and check out the race cars up close. And once Victory Lane is done down here trackside, we'll let you get a word with Maynard Perret as well. So with that wraps it up from down here trackside. Again, we hope you can make your way back here to see us every Saturday night in 1997, because we have this kind of fun every week here at the Speedway. Certainly love to have you. Dan, that's it from Victory Lane.